Hi, I'm Coach Neil. Today we're going to talk about how the best coaching at the right time can change your life forever. A question we hear a lot is, when is it safe to start? So our youth programs create a lot of uncertainty from parents who've never experienced this kind of training before. They've never seen children lifting weights and box jumping and learning push-ups and pull-ups. And so they're unsure of at what age their child can safely participate. That's a great question because there's not a lot of knowledge around it. So what we want to say is that the earlier you start under the proper structured guidance and skilled coaching, the better. That the benefits far outweigh the risks, and you set your child up for a long-term success, whether they're playing sports or they're not athletic at all. These benefits apply to everyone. So in this first graph, we're going to just look at how performance changes over time. Starting with pre-adolescence, which is before puberty, 6 to 10 years old, young children. The onset of puberty, which is a little earlier for girls, 10 to 12 years old, or 11 to 13 for boys. And then the years of adolescence or puberty, from 12 to 20 years old. And finally, adulthood. So the first scenario is your child is in no sporting activities and no real physical exercise program, maybe a little PE at school. And of course, their performance is not going to be very good. They'll have some increases just from maturation, but by the time they're an adult, they quickly fall out of shape and they don't have these great health benefits from exercise. The next scenario is a kid that's just playing sports, maybe one sport, maybe multiple sports, where they're certainly have these wonderful increases in speed and performance and skill, strength, agility, because of their sporting, but when they become adults, it quickly tapers off and they don't really improve. An even better scenario here is where children learn physical training in adolescence, so around puberty, where they actually have greater increases in performance indicators of cardiovascular endurance and strength and speed because of that focused training regimen. And now, where a lot of parents are uncertain, but really the best benefits come is when they start this physical training before puberty. This is like 6 to 10 years old. And then they have the greatest potential increases in performance, as well as the greatest realization of their physical selves. And so this is totally what we recommend in our programs, that the youth should start with more fundamental, individually oriented programs when they're young. That's these physical training programs like swimming, gymnastics, strength training, track and field. And then as they get older, they can apply all that increased potential into their sports, where they'll have maybe more enjoyment from group activities or team sports, which have more complexity, like soccer, basketball, volleyball, and those sorts of sports. Now, the best part of all of this is, again, whether you're an athlete or a non-athlete, all of the major health organizations recommend beginning training early in life, because you get this huge number of benefits, like increasing the strength of your joints, the tendons, ligaments, and cartilage, increasing bone density through bone mineralization, increasing body composition by gaining muscle and decreasing body fat. There's these important mental increases as well. They gain all these social skills from the interactions they're in. And a big one here is they gain, through this focused, structured physical training, is their executive function skill. That's their decision-making skills that transfer to all the other things they do in their life. As well as increasing their confidence, because they learn that applying their focused effort over time will produce their best results. And so they learn these wonderful skills, these beautiful habits, and they really reach their greatest potential for physical and mental health by starting their training early under the guidance of skilled professionals and a structured program built for youth. I'm Coach Neil. I hope that answered some questions about when it's safe to start your kids in programs. If you'd like more information, you can find it at mightymovementacademy.com.